Hello everybody, I thought I'd do a quick Halloween tutorial for you. This one I've been wanting to do since last year. At Halloween time I went to Walmart last year and they had, you know, the little pillows that have the pom-poms around the edges. This one right here. Now, several weeks ago I went to a Walmart that I don't normally go to, and they had some of their Halloween stuff out, and this was one of the things. There was only one of them, so I picked it up and I said I'm just gonna make some more of them because I like them. And last year I went back to get one after I saw it because I thought about it a little bit and I was like, it's gonna be white, my dog's black, you know, she's gonna get black hair all over it. Anyway, long story short, I didn't end up with any of these last year because I went back and they didn't have them. So let's make one. All right. So this is what we're going to need. Dollar Tree. They have these super soft microfiber cloths. They're white. So get 2 of those. And we're going to lay the 2 pieces of fabric together like this, and then lay it out flat. And then the next thing you're going to do, dropping things, the next thing you're going to do is take your ghost from Walmart, lay it out on a piece of paper. A newspaper is what I used, or I guess it's a grocery flyer. Lay this on it. Trace around it, trace on the outside of the pom-poms because you're going to need a hem allowance anyway. So trace it really good, and then you'll have your ghost traced out. See? Same shape and everything. So then you're going to take it. Let me tilt you down. Maybe. Okay. I think that's good. Oh! Sorry. New tripod. Trying to get used to it, sorry. Then you're going to lay it down so that, is that going to stay? So that your ghost is on your fabric. And you're going to want to pin it at the top, close to the end of each hand, close to the end of the tail. This is just to make sure that it doesn't slip on you while you're cutting it out. Some spots in this microfiber cloth are hard to get your stick pins to go through for some reason. I'm not sure if it's how it's woven or what it is, but okay. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take some good sharp scissors, because it seems like it's a little bit not the easiest thing to cut through. So first I just cut around everything instead of trying to get all the details at first. You don't have to be super neat with this part. See, these scissors are pretty sharp, yet it's a little tough to cut through. And I'm not going to make you watch me sew the entire thing. We'll just talk about it. But I am going to make this one, and it's going to be a gift for somebody. So almost there. Trying to go fast. Okay, so then you have the whole thing cut out. You're going to take your pins back out. Okay, move that aside. And I got some pom-pom trim. I bought this off of Amazon. I used to see it everywhere until I needed it for this project, and then I couldn't find it in any of the stores. So but I got it from Amazon. It was pretty cheap. Ended up getting 20 yards because I figure I'll use it several times. This is something that I would use pretty often. So what you're going to do is separate your two pieces of fabric, and you're going to want your balls for your pom-poms going inward, because when you sew this and turn it right side out, here's my other trick that you have to make sure that you do. Okay, when you're pinning the two together, make sure that you're pinning right in the middle of your white band on your trim. That way when you're sewing it, you can just follow right along with your stick pins, and you'll know where your stitches need to be so that the trim part doesn't show when you're finished, and the only thing that shows is the balls of the pom-poms. I'll show you what I mean. See, you can't see any of the trim on here, and that's what you want. See how right here you can see balls on the trim a little bit. It's not a big deal to me. The next one I'll do better, but that's why I'm telling you this idea, because I learned from my mistake. When I put my pins in originally, I went like this, because that's how I like to do when I sew, and I just sew right over my pins and pull them out after I cross over them. Probably not a good idea, because I break needles once in a while doing that, but usually that's what I prefer to do. But you're going to pin it like that so that your balls are facing inward. You're going to go all the way around. Then you're going to take your sewing machine or sew it by hand, and you're going to sew, like I said, right on the area where your pins are at. And then leave yourself like 2 or 3 inches down here at the bottom to be able to put the stuffing in. And what I do is let me move you back up while we talk about this. One thing I do, so that I have stuffing all of the time for projects that I do, because I actually use my old pillow stuffing for needle felting too. Because when you're learning how to needle felt, you can use up a ton of felting materials, and I find that if I needle felt just a ball of like pillow stuffing, and then I can cover it with my felting materials, I'm not using up as much of the more expensive materials while I'm learning how to do it. I think it's a good idea. That's what I've been doing so far, and it has been working out great. So, but anyway, I'll show you what I have. Every time somebody in the house gets a new pillow, if it wasn't one that got nosebleed on it or something, it's not gross looking, just flat, I wash the pillow while it's still in its pillow form, on its case that comes with it, and then I take the case off and I save all of the stuffing and I use it for different projects. So it's clean stuffing, it's just, you know, used stuffing. That way I'm not buying stuff new all the time. Anyway, the next thing you're going to do before you stuff your pillow, you're going to want to cut out the face shapes out of just some black felt. So what I did is I just kind of put it on here and got the idea of the shape, maybe traced around it with a pencil or something, so that you could see where to cut, and cut out 2 eyes and cut out your mouth. And then I hot glued mine onto my pillow that I made, and I think that worked out best. You can sew them on there if you want to. It's just going to take you extra time, and these are decorative. They're not like going to be, you're not going to be laying on these for a pillow for your head or whatever. But here's the one I made, and I still have to finish sewing up the hole at the bottom. So I'm almost done with that. Let me finish that off. So you just go back and forth, pin it together with a pin, and go back and forth so that everything's all closed up, and then knot it off good. See, there's one of those spots in the material that's hard to go through. It's not all like that, it's just randomly there's a, you know, like a tough spot. And then, you guys, I don't have my glasses on. Okay, there we go. I'm going to snip off the thread, pull out that last pin, you go. All right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to see. All right, look. And I made them mirror image so that they could be facing, you know, I don't know. I think it looks better than just having it be exactly the same direction. I thought it would be better to have the face on the other side. All right, which one's the one I made? Can you tell? It's this one. Here's the tag on this one. But I think it came out great. I love it. So I hope you like that one. And when you're finished, you'll have some trim left over from that fabric to do some other projects with. So I'm thinking about, with one of them, I cut out a circle. I'm trying, and then I cut it halfway up. I'm thinking about doing like something like this, put some little ghost face on it, and then, you know, fill in the bottom of it so that they're like little stuffed ghosts to sit around. Maybe put some rice in the bottom of them so they stand up easy. I don't know. We'll see. I have my other project that I've been showing you little bits and pieces of. I'll show you how that's coming out. Just give you a little a peek if you've been watching my previous videos. Not a lot of people have, so I'm starting off. I'm trying to get better. You know, we'll see what happens. I love Halloween and Christmas, and I do lots of things to decorate the house. I like to make a lot of my own things. So here's the half of the skull that I painted. Here's the thing that was up on the wall over there that I got at a consignment shop for really cheap. I've painted it black, like even the edging and stuff. This is a piece of foam core. This is painted. It doesn't really look like it on the camera, but this is like a neon, let's see. It's one of the neon paints. Sorry, my fingernails look bad, but that's just how it is. These are the black light paints. And I made this so that it fits right behind this. And then this, so far, I think it's going to come out good. As I'm doing it, my vision of it is definitely coming along, and I'm liking it. I think it's going to be cool. I have some black lights. I think it's going to be amazing. I don't know. We'll see. And let's see. I try to put all these things in places where I'll be able to find it later on. At Dollar Tree today, I also got this card, Trick or Treat, on a jack-o'-lantern, and this card, Happy Halloween, with a little jack-o'-lantern, and this one just for fun. But these two, I'm going to do a project with these, so I'll have a video coming up with these cards. If you see them and you're interested, you can go ahead and get them and, you know, do it along with me. See what you think. All right. Thanks for watching my video. Give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.